name is Grace Kim. I was born in New York and I'm living in Berlin now for the past year. I work in many different kinds of mediums, and I'm also working on a PhD at the European Graduate School in Switzerland. And I'm studying different kind of phenomenologies of the viewer and the artwork, and which is why I'm also working now with installation and sound and performance, as well as photography. The title of my series in film is called Constellations, and it comes from many different fragments of photographs that I've collected traveling in different parts of the world and also in my everyday. And I collage them together, I piece them together into landscapes where different memories and narratives and concepts of time coexist. This first photograph behind me with the birds on the train tracks was actually the first that began the series. And it's funny because I never thought that I would be making digital collages, and I was at a point where I was feeling a bit blocked and I knew I had to produce something, and I wasn't really sure what, but I was searching for something. And so I traveled around the city and I went to the northernmost point of the Berlin Wall, and it was sort of late in the afternoon and it was completely deserted. And for me it was a very almost mystical kind of experience. So I had these photographs that I began with, and I also had footage that I had been collecting for maybe 2 or 3 years of different travels that I had taken. And I had a lot of images of birds, I realized, from many different cities. In this image there are birds from Greece, from Turkey, from New York, that I literally spent hours and days and weeks piecing together to position them as you see here. And so I just started working in a very organic way, and then I realized somehow it had become almost like a collage. And for me it really mirrored the way that we experience reality and life, and the way we remember as well, sort of piecing together different things that we like and creating our own version of truth, which is actually a fiction also. My first reaction was I was very surprised and very honored as well, mostly because I don't really think about myself in the context of photography in what I do in my everyday. So it's extremely surprising and nice that people seem to understand and get it.